Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Amanda. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a bunch of different skincare tips that I follow. As some of you might know, I struggled with bad acne like a long time ago, and I followed a lot of these tips that I'm going to share, and it really helped my skin to clear up a lot. And I know a lot of people might be struggling with the same thing that I did, so I wanted to just give some tips in case anyone might be going through the same thing. So yeah, if you want to see my skincare tips, then just keep on watching. Also, I'm sorry for this lighting. I look yellow right now, but honestly it's because I decided to film this video later on in the day and the natural lighting just isn't coming in right now, so I'm using my room light, which makes me look weird, so I apologize for that, but let's just get into it. So my first tip is to take care of yourself from the inside. This was one of the hardest things when I was dealing with bad skin. I kind of didn't want to change my diet or add different things into my diet. I kind of just didn't believe that worked, and it took a long time for me to kind of realize that change was necessary. So the first thing I started to do was I started to use collagen in my diet. So I would put it in water or any drinks I was drinking. This is the collagen I use. I just got it from Target, and it's the ilia collagen peptides, and it supports glowing skin, healthy hair, and strong nails. I don't know what it is, but when I started using this, so my skin cleared up fall of 2018 was when it really started clearing up, and I had just started using this in my routine. Whenever I would drink water, I'd put a little scoop in, and I don't know what it was, but it just makes my skin plump and not inflamed. I don't know if that makes sense, but it really does work. So I seriously would recommend using collagen in your diet because it really does work. And some of the benefits of collagen are that it can improve skin elasticity, wrinkles and roughness, as well as signs of aging. Another huge thing is, I know a lot of people say, especially if you have oily skin, because my skin is oily, I should probably have said that, but my skin is definitely oily and combination. So if you have oily skin like me, I really wouldn't recommend using anything like skincare, makeup, anything on your face with oil in it. This is something my dermatologist told me. She said no oil in anything. And I know it's really popular for people to use oil in their skincare, just a straight up oil in their skincare routine, and I don't know, I feel if you have oily skin, it could really clog your pores, especially if you're acne prone. So I would say definitely don't use any oil in anything. Oil-free cleansers, oil-free moisturizer, oil-free makeup, literally everything. And that helped me so much. So I would definitely say stay away from all types of oil. The only oil I'd ever recommend is, and this also leads into my next tip, is if you ever pop a pimple, honestly, you're not really supposed to do that, and no one listens. I don't listen to that too, I just do it. But if you do, the only oil I'd recommend putting on your popped zit after you do it is vitamin E oil from Trader Joe's. This is cheap, I just got it at Trader Joe's. This is really good at healing if you popped something or cut your skin. It's really good at healing your skin. So I would say that's the only time using an oil is okay, and I would only put it on that one spot. But other than that, me personally, it really helped me to stay away from oil in all my products. So another tip is to use micellar water instead of makeup wipes. Makeup wipes are very harsh on your skin, and it also isn't good to drag your skin. I feel when you're using a makeup wipe, you're kind of dragging it in all different directions, and it's just very harsh. So I would recommend using micellar water. Even if you don't wear makeup, getting the residue and oil and buildup off your skin at the end of the night is important, and this changed my life. When I started getting rid of all the dirts and oils on my face, even if I wasn't wearing makeup, it helped so much. And I would say micellar water for me was definitely the way to go. A lot of people use oils to take off their makeup, but like I said, oils just did not work for me. So I would say micellar water because it has no oil in it, and it's also very gentle, and it takes everything off your skin. My next tip is to stay away from alcohol-based toners. There's a lot of alcohol-based toners out there, very bad for your skin, and it could really irritate your skin. So I would say definitely stay away from anything like that. So a list of some bad alcohol-based toners for your face or ingredients to look out for are denatured alcohols, ethanol, isopropyl alcohol, and alcohol denat. If you see any of that in your skincare, I would stay away from it because it's probably going to irritate your skin. Looking for clean ingredients in skincare is probably like the #1 thing. It's not only going to help your skin in like the short run, but it also in the long run, it's just really not good for your skin, and it dehydrates your skin, and it just does no good for it. So that's also another thing to look out for. And another thing is to wear sunscreen every single day, even when it's cold out, even in the winter time. I probably say this a lot, but it really helped me so much, because I realized, like, when I would sit out in the sun or go tanning, that was like the worst thing for me. When I would go in a tanning bed, the next day or like a week later, I would start to break out. And it was just because like the sun or a tanning bed is just a temporary solution to killing bacteria on your skin. Like, it's not going to do any good for you in the coming weeks. You're gonna break out. I mean, only if you're like prone to breaking out. I know a lot of my friends go in tanning beds and they're fine, but for me personally, like sitting in the sun with no sunscreen or going in a tanning bed, and weeks later I would just start breaking out. So definitely wear sunscreen every single day if you're gonna go in the sun. It's not only gonna help your acne, but it's also gonna help obviously with wrinkles, and who wants wrinkles? So that's another great tip to follow. And my last tip is less is truly more when you have bad skin. Like, I know the first thing you're gonna want to do is put on a bunch of makeup, cake it on and stuff, but just maybe try using concealer, like an oil-free concealer, and a little bit of powder. A lot of the times foundation is just, you can't really find a good foundation that won't clog your pores, so I feel like the best thing to do is just not to wear foundation and maybe cover up anything with concealer. That's definitely how I started clearing my skin. I just kind of stopped using so much makeup, and literally now I barely wear any makeup. I used to cake on foundation because I was so insecure, but now I hate wearing foundation. Like, I never wear it. So I would definitely say less is more. Just, you know, maybe stick to like the minimal makeup. I would definitely stay away from brands like Bare Minerals. I tried Bare Minerals and I think it made my skin like 20 times worse. I tried so many different brands that were like natural brands, and they just made my skin so much worse. And then later on, I would look up the ingredients, and the ingredients were awful. So definitely try to stick to like more natural makeup stuff that doesn't have oil in it and that is labeled as non-comedogenic, because if it says non-comedogenic, it means it won't clog your pores. It's tested and it won't clog your pores. So some natural makeup brands are RMS Beauty, Well People, Ilia, Juice Beauty, Jane Iredale. Jane Iredale is a great brand. I have their pressed foundation powder and it has SPF in it. I'll link all of them in the description so you can check them out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope my tips were helpful. I know that struggling with acne is probably the worst thing, and it just takes such a hit on your self-esteem. And you know, if I could give some tips that help people, and that would be awesome, because when I was struggling really bad, I would have done anything, and I did do anything just to like try to clear my skin. So I hope these tips were really helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more in the future, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!